your favorite girl, Uche, and I welcome you to another beautiful episode of the Hustlewella Show. Don't forget that the Hustlewella Show is that amazing show that brings the hustle story of budding entrepreneurs to you and shines the spotlight on amazing individuals doing beautiful things to positively impact their immediate society. On today's episode, I bring you the hustle story of an amazing Claudia who is doing awesome with her brand. Stay tuned. With me today on the show is the beautiful Mrs. Betty Ijoma Chidebere. So good to have you on the Hustlewella Show.
Pleasure is mine.
Thank you for joining us. For the sake of my audience who do not know you, please introduce yourself.
My name is Betty Ijoma Chidebere. I'm the CEO, Topaz House of Lydia. We are into the production and sales of quality, affordable, ready-to-wear female clothing.
All right, so Topaz House of Lydia, how did your journey into the business of clothing start?
Well, I started in the year 2019 after I lost my job. Naturally, I've had this flair for fashion. So when I didn't have anything doing, I said, okay, what can I do? So I picked up my phone, I decided to Google, and then I landed on this popular e-commerce website, Jumia Nigeria. So I went through their page and said, okay, I think I can do something on this platform. So that was it. I gathered the little money I had saved from my previous job and I went to the market, I got fabrics, I was able to make some clothes, put it on the website, and I started getting orders. And from there, little by little, here we are now.
So what kinds of clothes does your brand specialize?
From tops, dresses, skirts, pants, trousers, kimonos, two-piece sets, just you name it. Any fabric that we can find, we use to turn it into something very good.
Awesome. And you said it's all made in Nigeria, meaning that you produce your designs yourself and all that.
We produce some designs ourselves while we also replicate other designs.
Okay, so what inspires you to these designs and the styles and whatever you put out on your brand?
First is affordability. That's the key word for us. We want every woman to come out looking very good without having to break the bank.
Oh, interesting. And considering the economy that we are in, affordability is very important.
You can say that again.
All right. So talking about the economy, we know that since the whole COVID-19 pandemic and all that, small businesses have been suffering to survive and going through a lot of hard times. How has Topaz House of Lydia remained in business in spite of all that's going on economically?
Well, the truth is, COVID affected us. Because during that period, sales had to drop because people would prefer to get the money they have and eat rather than use the money to buy clothes. But what we did was we tried to sell to people that we could sell to, and then we brought out more designs, to just tickle their fancy. So as soon as things started picking up, they had lots of options that they could pick, that they could choose from. So that was how we were able to survive the period.
All right. In making your clothes, how do you source for fabrics and all that?
Our fabrics are locally sourced. I travel all the way to Aba in Abia State to source for my fabrics, at least pending when we can be able to be importing directly from outside the country. So that's where we go to source different fabrics that we'll use for our designs.
Interesting, beautiful. The work you're doing is amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing. And then before you leave the show, somebody out there may be wondering, before I take you there, let's talk about the Jumia as a platform. We know that Jumia is not a small platform, and so I expect that the market is quite saturated, a lot of vendors. So you as a vendor, how do you strive to remain relevant and remain, attract sales on that platform with so many other vendors there?
Yeah, like you rightly said, the market is actually very, very saturated, but we try to devise means by which we can penetrate, into the market and also get our customers. So we use different methods ranging from sponsored adverts. We run adverts on the platform so that when customers come on the platform and search a particular product, our items pop up tops because we use paid adverts. We also try to get beautiful pictures, quality, so that when people see the item, it is very attractive. They also try to make our prices to be very competitive, not too high, not too low, something that you can afford without also having to pay the bank.
Interesting. Then, aside from the online sales, I know that you also do offline
Yes,
sales.
like I said, we're into production.
Okay.
So we have a space where people that want to go into wholesales can come and pick up from. And also if you want to do drop shipping also, you can come and pick up from us also. So we have actually a shop where we store clothes in bulk for our wholesalers, for our retailers, and for our drop shippers also.
Okay. All right, so somebody may be watching this video now and then wondering, oh, she's talking about maximizing Jumia, using the online space to market clothes and all that. But how profitable is this business really? Can you walk us through your own experience?
Well, when it comes to fashion in Nigeria, Nigerians are very fashion forward.
Okay.
So anything fashion would definitely sell.
Okay.
That is just the truth. We have ranging from young ladies, teenagers, children, adult females, everybody wants to trend when it comes to fashion. So anyone who wants to come into fashion is actually making the best decision, because when it comes to fashion, you would always make sales, and the profit also is something to write home about.
Interesting. Thank you so much for sharing your hustle story on the Hustlewella Show. Before we let you go, there's a question I always ask my guests on the show. If really you do not have limitations, where do you want to take your brand to?
Well, where I see myself being a major producer of female apparel in Nigeria.
Awesome.
I see myself having a very big warehouse, and they have machines making noise from morning till night and all that. And then we have different production units. That is where I see myself in the few years to come. Okay. So hopefully we'll get there.
You will get there. I
Thank
wish you
you
all the best in your endeavors.
Thank you.
Seeing all this beautiful work being displayed on the screen, somebody out there, oh, I like this, I like that, and they want to patronize your business. How do they get to you?
Well, the fastest and easiest way to get to us is via our WhatsApp channel. Also, you can reach us through Instagram, Topaz_House of Lydia, and we are also on Facebook, Topaz House of Lydia.
All right, so we'll be displaying all those details in the video as we move on. Thank you so much. Please, do you have any final words for our beautiful audience out there?
Well, final words that I have for our beautiful out there doing nothing. Pick up yourself and join me in this fashion industry. Let's hustle wella. One day we'll make it.
Thank you so much. We'll make it. And toast to women doing amazing things in the business world. Okay, people, it's been amazing having the CEO of Topaz House of Lydia in the house today. You can see this beautiful clothes I have on this episode is courtesy of her, and the one she is also wearing. And for you to get access to those beautiful attires and many more, our contacts are being displayed on the screen. And yes, that is a wrap on this episode. If you have not followed us on our social media platform to get access to these inspiring hustle stories, come on now, what are you waiting for? Hustlewella Instagram, Hustlewella Facebook, Hustlewella Twitter. Until I come your way again, it's your favorite girl, Uche Ucheka, Hustlewella.